Alright, you guys, for me it's afternoon, but I'm on the struggle bus today. So I feel like no matter how much I clean, my house is just always a wreck. Like, just a wreck. Like, I have pizza boxes from last night. My table is insane. Like, we've had create your own forky projects going on the table, and you know, my family is just gonna have to shape up when it comes to cleaning up after themselves because we're just not good at it. But anyway, I feel like total crap today. Josh was feeling really rough today. I don't know if he has like strep throat or the flu, but you guys, I'm on the struggle bus today because right this second, Tristan is literally following me around because he wants you to see him on his skates. Like, that's why he's following me around, because he has roller skates on in the house practicing so he can get better at it and make sure he doesn't fall outside. And he's literally following me around, so I'll say something about it. That is hilarious. But I have had kids fussing and fighting all day long. I don't really feel like they feel the best because they all have runny noses. Again, and if you guys have been following Vlogmas and following me, then you know that first they had like this sinus infection, ear infection, bacterial thing going on. Then they had, first they had the bacterial thing. Then they had sinus infections. And he said that Alaric was just teething. And now they're sick again, or still sick. I don't know which one. They're coughing and sneezing and snotting everywhere. And the only one who's not coughing, sneezing, and snotting everywhere is me. And I have a horrible headache that I have had since yesterday. I've actually had a headache for a long time. I had one Christmas Day, and I had to take some medicine for it. But I've just been having a headache. It's like behind my eyes, so I know it's like allergies / sinus. And my eyes are dark. Like, you can see, like, my eyes are real pinky, and that usually means that I don't feel well. The darker they are, like, either I'm just exhausted or I'm not feeling well. So I'm not feeling that great either. But I'm tired of, like, I've been trying to work on this junk journal, and I'm just not feeling it. I've made some progress, but it's just not going as fast as I want it to. And the kids have been like so clingy and fighting with each other and mama, and nothing has been good enough for them today. And they've just been making so many messes that I feel a little bit stir crazy. Like, I'm gonna lose it. Guys, I'm gonna lose it. Like, that's how I feel. So I put down Alaric for a nap, which he went down hesitantly. First he said he wanted to go night-night, and then when I put him down, he was not happy about it, but I think he finally went to sleep. It is a gloomy, overcast day, which does not help at all, and I'm feeling really crummy. Like, my head hurts, my body is just like bleh, I feel yucky, and my throat feels scratchy, so I don't know if I'm getting it too. Joshua is really, see how they just follow me everywhere I go, and they're really loud? Like, that's been my entire day. Like, every time I go try to get something done, they're like on me and fighting and fussing and complaining and all of the things. So it's just not been the best mommy day for us today. It has been a very chaotic day, and when you're a mom, sometimes it's literally like that. And you know, some people don't tell you the truth of that part, but it really is like that sometimes, and you just have to kind of get through it. So Josh was actually coming home early because his boss was like, please get out because you're gross and I don't want you to give it to everyone. And he still stayed anyway. And finally, I think I talked him into just coming home. Like, if people are telling you to come home, Josh would just come home and get better, as opposed to staying and getting worse and then it taking longer to recover. But anyways, it's nasty outside. But what I thought I would do, since I feel stir crazy because I don't feel well, and then everybody's just on me and fussing and fighting with each other, which is never a good thing. And I think they're just grouchy because they don't feel well either. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our tree down. I'm going to take a lot of this Christmas decorations down and put it away. That's going to make me feel better. It's going to give us more room. It'll give me a chance to get things cleared out and more things easier to clean up the house. Because right now, I honest to goodness feel like I'm cleaning for no reason at all. Because it just gets messier after I clean it than it was before. And so that's part of my frustration too, is I feel like nobody's cleaning up after themselves, and everything just keeps piling up, and it's piling on, and it's making me feel like claustrophobia. I don't know if you ever feel like that at your home with your family, but I'm feeling it today. So I am going to go ahead and start taking the stuff down. I'm the kind of person who likes to put Christmas up super early, but after Christmas, I'm ready for it to be put away. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just ready for it to be put away. I've started organizing my craft stuff over there with my desk and everything, but it's not finished. Hold on. But I have not finished it. And I have bins and stuff in here that I'm going to use to put away the Christmas stuff, and I'm just going to get it put away. Then I need to clean the kitchen. Then I have tons of laundry to fold. I have lots of stuff I need to do and get done. And then I'm going to make some Zuppa Toscana for Joshua because he wants some soup, and hopefully that'll make him feel better. It's not really the kind of soup that makes you feel better because it's not like chicken soup or anything that's like brothy and like not chunky, you know, like it has bacon and sausage and stuff in it, so it's not like it's that kind of a soup, but that's what he wants. So, you know, when you don't feel good and you want something, it's just better to have it. So I'm gonna go outside and get these bins, and I'm gonna get started putting the stuff away. So Joshua is home. He has pneumonia, so that's so much fun. So he actually came home early from work, and he is ordered to stay home tomorrow, so he will be home for the next couple of days. Sunday is his day off, and then he'll be off tomorrow, which is Saturday. And so we have a couple of days off. He is not feeling well, but he did get some prescriptions that will hopefully speed up the process and make him well. And I am making Zuppa Toscana because that is what he wants. So I'll tell you how to make it. Once I get it all made, I'll show you what it looks like. But it is Olive Garden's soup, and it is ground Italian sausage. And then you take this off of the heat and you put it inside of a bowl, and then leave like the sausage grease leftovers. Then you chop up bacon and you cook it in the leftover sausage until it's brown and crispy. Then you put minced garlic and onion and cook it until the onion is, you know, tender and translucent. And then you take chicken broth, a little bit of water, crushed red pepper flakes, and you add that. And then it has kale, potatoes, heavy whipping cream, and that's pretty much it. And when after I cook it, I'll tell you the order of the rest of the stuff, because I can't quite remember what order what goes in after the bacon and the minced garlic and the onion. So I'll let you know, like, after I take this out, and when it gets a little bit more done, I'll tell you, but I can't quite remember. I've made it several times, and I always just forget. Like, there's so many steps that you have to take things out and put things back in that sometimes I forget the order of everything, but I'll tell you once I get it put together which order what goes in. Okay, so you take the sausage out. I was right. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't telling you wrong. And then you slice the bacon up really thin, and you put that in there and cook it. Then you do the onions and the minced garlic, and then you put the chicken broth and water, red pepper flakes if you want. You don't have to put that in there, but I do because Joshua likes a lot of heat. And then you put the potatoes in there, and you cook them for about 5 to 10 minutes, and probably not 5, but 10. And then you until they're done. It depends on how like thin and small you chop up your potatoes, but you want them to be really small. And then let's not fall into the pot, please. You put the potatoes in there and let them cook through, and then your heavy whipping cream and your kale, cook it for 10 more minutes until the kale is tender, and then yeah, then you're good. So just fun stuff. So I think it's disgusting, but Joshua loves it, and he's sick, so he gets what he wants. And we're gonna have spaghetti, so I know that that's, I mean, obviously not weird because Olive Garden sells both their Italian restaurant, but we're gonna have, me and the boys are gonna have spaghetti. He's gonna have the soup. There probably won't be any leftovers of the soup because he loves it so much, but if he has leftovers, he can eat it for lunch tomorrow. And I'm gonna make 2 different sauces so that we'll have spaghetti, and he can have that for lunch tomorrow if he wants to. So I'm gonna make the sauce that he likes as well, because that's the boys' favorite, and then we'll go from there. So that is what I'm gonna do with this, and I'll show you what it all looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's done. Please don't fall. I have people falling on the table, people flushing the toilet in the other room, like, you know, all the things. This is what it looks like once it's done. He wanted it more soupy this time. I was doing it a little bit thicker, but he wanted it to be more soupy this time, so I added more chicken broth than it calls for. But there's that. There is their spaghetti sauce. There is my spaghetti sauce. It is different, if you can't tell. And then here's my bowl. See, told you, fighting all day long. Fun fact about me, I can eat my weight in spaghetti and chili. Those are my 2 favorite things to eat in the entire world, so I'm gonna get my grub on. So yeah, made cookies. But just a quick tip I wanted to give you, if you do make that soup, and I'll leave the recipe that I use for that soup down below, but if you do make that soup, stop by and grab some breadsticks and it'll taste like you're really there even though you're not. So we have a bunch left over because Joshua actually ate a little spaghetti and a little soup, so now we have some left over for tomorrow. So maybe, I don't know, he's really funny with leftovers, so I'll probably end up having to cook anyway tomorrow, but maybe not. Maybe I won't have to cook. We'll see. I probably will. But anyways, cookies, yes please. I made brownies too, but I left in the oven for too long, and now I don't know. There's spongy brownies, and I don't like cakey brownies. I like fudgy brownies, and so does Joshua. So Joshua's like, can we have cookies instead? And so, yay. Cookies it is. But these turned out really good, it looks like, so that's good. So we're going to do that. I already put Alaric to bed, and then I'm going to go take a shower myself. And then, I don't know, I really need to fold clothes, and the boys are all watching Jimmy Neutron. Joshua turned it on for them, and so I really need to fold clothes, but do I want to? Definitely not.